All right, not bad. Good morning, everybody, and again, welcome to IGTV. We have with us Richard Horowitz, and for those of you who don't know, Richard is an attorney, and I guess an accomplished attorney would be the appropriate way to say that, and a private investigator, a former member of the IDF, and you're coming on the program today, and you know, when I looked at the lineup, Rich, I was absolutely amazed. I mean, this is a lot of information that we're going to be covering on today's program, so this is very, very cool. Why don't we start it off with the first segment now? And I've got notes in front of me here just because there's so much information that we're talking about. All right, NASA, Jason, Abu, and Arkansas. What is that all about? You're scaring me.
Well, in the last week or so, there are four new Islamic terrorists imprisoned, serving time. Naser Abdo is a unusual story. He enlisted in the U.S. Army in 2009. He refused to be deployed in Afghanistan, did not want to fight against his Muslim brethren, asked the Army for a conscientious objector status, which he received. In 2010, speaking about memory clip of the week, 2594, in 2010, he gave an interview on Al Jazeera explaining why he does not want to fight against Muslims in Afghanistan. After getting the conscientious observer status, he was under investigation for having child pornography on his computer. He went AWOL. He went, during that time, he bought weapons and other material at the same gun shop that Nidal Hassan bought his, who was the Fort Hood terrorist. The gun shop owner thought the amount and type of material he was buying was unusual, called the authorities, found him, arrested him, found that he had bomb-making material with plans, and he had a copy of How to Make a Bomb article from the Al-Qaeda, the AQAP Inspire magazine. He was convicted last week. At the trial, he yelled out, Nidal Hassan, Fort Hood, 2009. And strangely enough, he has to wear they're making him wear some kind of a mask because he chooses to bite his lip and spit blood at the prison authorities. After him, we have Hosam Smadi, Dallas, Texas. He was convicted of trying to blow up a large office building in Dallas and to kill thousands of people. Smadi had made a tape for bin Laden, and on that tape for bin Laden, he said that this is going to be another historic date in the history of our cause. He compared it to the significance of 9/11. An FBI undercover operative was involved with this. He provided Smadi with what he thought was a small a truck bomb. He parked the bomb near the building, walked away, pressed a button on the cell phone, and then was arrested. Barry Walter Bujool, also convicted, Houston. He was in touch with Anwar al-Awlaki, if you remember the name. He was convicted of providing material support to Al-Qaeda. Asked al-Awlaki how he should conduct his affairs. Al-Awlaki told him that jihad is the best way. He told the FBI informant he was planning to kill people, including, interestingly enough, he was looking to find those who operate drones and kill them. And he was arrested trying to reach Yemen. He had on his person GPS equipment, SIM cards, euros, and so forth. And finally, we have another one who pled guilty this time. He wasn't convicted. Michael McCright in Seattle. He would go by the name Michael Jihad. He had a simple plan. He was only going to try to run two Marines off a highway and hopefully kill them. The interesting about this plan was that right before he did this, he was in touch with Abu Khalid Abdul Latif. He made a cell phone call to him. Abdul Latif is now in custody for having, on suspicion of plotting a suicide attack against the military recruiting center also in Seattle.
Wow. So that is one hall of shame, if you would. One hell of a lineup, Rich. That you're bringing to us here, and that's kind of amazing. All
Yeah.
right. Now, the one thing before we go to a short break here, because we're just over the 5 minute mark, I wanted to, when I've been putting this out, I also tweeted it out a few minutes ago. The memory clip of the week we had is 3446. All right, you were changing that up to 2594. So everybody out there, the memory clip of the week is 2594. All right, Rich thinks that's probably more appropriate and to the point here. All right, Rich, we're going to go for a short break. We'll have you back in just a minute or two. All right, so
Sure.
just stand by for just 1 second.